welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my very first Eid/Hari Raya makeup look. I think this is my first time doing this video in my whole channel. I think I could be wrong, but this is the look that we went for today. Something very soft, very glam, very fresh, because I do know a lot of my Muslim friends, a lot of my friends that celebrate Hari Raya, they like makeup that are very lightweight, that are very focused on the skin, something not too glam. So this is what we came up today. You know, I usually do full-blown glam looks, but this is like a breath of like fresh air to do something very soft, very easy. Trust me when I say so easy. The eyeshadow, super easy. So if you want to see how I actually did this look, please keep watching. Okay, so we're starting off with eyebrows. I'm using the Sofwanah Cosmetics Mesmerise Brow Pencil in the shade Coffee. I absolutely love this eyebrow pencil, you guys. I've been using it for, I think, 2 months now, 2 months-ish. It is so thin, it is so good. The product goes on really well. So I outline my brows, fill in, and then I use a spoolie and brush everything out. You know, the best part, when you buy the pencil, the eyebrow pencil, it comes with a refill, which is it's basically like 2-in-1, which is amazing. Then I'm taking my NYX HD Studio Concealer in the shade CW07. I'm going to be cleaning up my eyebrows with the concealer. Basically, I like doing this extra step because I think it makes the eyebrows look a lot more neater and crisp. You can also do this if you have like extra eyebrow hairs that you want to hide. Then applying the same concealer all over the lid just to even out the color and also to prepare like a base for the eyeshadows to go on. I'm also doing this at the top of my eyebrows because when I apply my foundation, I am not able to get exactly at that line. So I noticed on days which I skip this step, my foundation application is not as neat as versus when I do this. I hope I'm making sense though. So that's what I like to do. And then I take a brush and just buff out the edges and blend it out. Today we're using the UCANBE Fruit Pie Filling Palette. I just noticed there's a falsie sticking to it. I'm sorry. Taking the shade Filbert, I think. This is a crease shade. I'm using a blending brush and I'm going to be blending it in my crease area. So just taking the eyeshadow, blending in circular motions. Is it like, yeah, circular motions, like small circles. So circular motions and bringing it in right into the corner and to the outside. Now taking the shade Cocoa Berry, I think. I'm applying it on the outer corner and I'm going to be smoking it out slightly. So I'm taking my time, just blending it in, smoking out. I do not want a very harsh like smokiness, so I'm just taking my time, blending in, and I'm also going to slowly bring it in my crease area. Also, if you heard that sound earlier, it's my washing machine. I'm sorry, you guys. So just as you can see, I'm bringing in that same chocoberry shade into the crease, into the inner crease, just to give an illusion of a cut crease. Now taking this matte cream shade, I'm just using my finger. It is a matte shadow, but super pigmented. I'm going to be applying it into the inner corner of the crease, bringing it out. I don't know why today I'm struggling to speak. Bringing it out to like 3/4 of the eyelid, and then just blending it out from there. And then I'm going to be drawing my liner. I'm using my Intuit matte liner in very black matte, I think. Yeah, it's a matte liner. It's super good. This is the only like lit eyeliner I use because it's really black and it's really matte. Okay, so now lashes time. I'm using the Vespalex and Vidya hand makeup collab. I think this is in Tokyo if I'm not mistaken. So just fixing my lashes after applying the glue. Now starting with the face, I'm just taking an empty wet wipe, just cleansing my lips again, just in case sometimes that I have like crusty dry spots. Now taking my Rimmel mattifying primer, Going to be applying it all over my face, and then I'm going in with another primer, the L'Oreal True Match one. This is a blur cream, focusing it on the areas that I have pores and textures. This is a smoothing primer, so it's got silicone, works amazing with pores. As you can see, I'm only concentrating it in my pore areas. Also, my camera was like focusing on my mom at the back. Okay, then I'm using a lipstick as a corrector, color corrector. This is what I've been doing this past few months. I think I've been using the same lipstick as a color corrector because I feel the lipstick is a bit too light on my skin tone. Now taking my foundation, today I'm using the Breena Beauty Healthy Glow Foundation in 5.0. I love this foundation. Breena Beauty is a local Malaysian brand, and you can see, you guys, as I blend it, how perfect it is to my skin tone. It's got the perfect undertone, and I'm so proud to say that a Malaysian company actually came out with this. The formula is super lightweight. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just saying, like, this is so good. It's lightweight, it's buildable, amazing. Now taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. This is in 340. I'm just applying very little in the inner corner of my eye, my bottom, like, what do you call that, under eye area, and then blending everything out. I think I've not done like a talk through makeup tutorial in such a long time that I am struggling today. Then I'm going to be highlighting the middle section of my face, the T-zone, just concentrating it there, applying my beauty blender, blending everything, just ensuring everything is seamless, there's no harsh lines. Taking my L'Oreal Mercier translucent setting powder, I'm setting the wherever we put the concealer earlier, so underneath the eyes, and then on my T-zone. So that's exactly what I'm doing here, just baking a bit, especially on the nose. Okay, now I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush, brushing away all the excess powder, and then I'm taking my Fit Me powder in Toffee, and I'm going to be setting the rest of my face. So the Toffee shade matches my skin tone, so it can match the rest of my face. I do not want it to be too bright. I want everything to look normal, so that's what I'm doing. Now taking my NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette, using the dark brown shade as my contour today, and then just contouring in the usual spots. The pink brushes today are from Vesperlex. I opened it yesterday to try it out, and oh my goodness, I love it. If you're a beginner, this is an amazing set to try out. Then contouring my nose, I'm just using my normal brush, but I felt that it looked slightly muddy, so I'm going to just clean up the edges and let the nose sit there for a while. Taking my Intuit Sheer Matte Blush palette and blush in Berry 16. Oh my goodness. Applying my blush. I like how very pink this blush looks like. Amazing. Now taking the OTWO Cosmetics highlighter in 04. It's a very beautiful golden highlighter, which is amazing. So applying it on the high points of my face, cheekbones, and then I'm going to be doing it on the nose. So for the nose, I usually use like the olden days eyeshadow brush. I'm sure you have seen this in all the palettes last time. So I'm just applying it on the bridge of the nose. And okay, coming back to the eyes, you guys, this is where I'm doing something a bit more different. I'm using the Rimmel Scandal Eyes Cudgel, but this is in the nude shade. I'm just doing my waterline. Also, if you want to do this and if you're deeper skin tone, do not use white liners on your lower lash line. It will look really stark white. Get something nude. Going back into the palette with the brown and black shade, if you can see, I'm smoking out the lower lash line, not touching the waterline, so that you have that gap. It looks a bit more open. It looks a bit more fresh. It looks a bit more wide-eyed. So that's what I'm doing. The shadow basically gives the eye a little bit more definition instead of just keeping it like just with a white eyeliner. Okay, using a bigger, fluffier brush, just buffing out everything, making sure there's no like harsh lines or anything like that. Taking the same highlighter from OTWO, I'm just highlighting my inner corners. And yeah, that's it for eyes. Now my lips, you guys. This is where I struggle when everyone asks me what lip shade I have. I'm going to show you what I actually do. So I just usually just take a brown liner. This is actually an eyeliner because it's so difficult to find brown liners here. This is the Orchid Cosmetics Suede Matte in oh my goodness, I forgot the shade. I'll leave it down below. I noticed it was very pink, so I went in with my Tate's Lip Matte in Birthday Suit. It's a very pale one, and I sort of smooshed it around, mixed it, went back in with my the liner that we put in the beginning just to tone down the pinkness. And then I did take a lip gloss. It's been years since I used a lip gloss. I did take a lip gloss, went all over just to give it a very girly, fresh effect. And then last but not least, my Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face Setting Spray, spritzing all over, and we are done. Okay guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this year's Eid/Hari Raya's makeup look. I hope you like how fresh it is. It is definitely something very, very, very different than what I'm used to, especially, you know, the waterline that we use, like the nude eyeliner. I very, very seldom do it. I think in this whole year, this is my second time using this liner, but I love how it's actually turned out. It looks very Barbie doll-ish and also very fresh, very simple, and as you saw, the eyeshadow so easy to do. I quickly want to wish all of my Muslim friends and those celebrating Selamat Hari Raya. I know it's a bit difficult this time around because we are stuck in MCO 3.0. It's not ideal, but we just need to stay safe. So sending you all my love, and yeah, so thank you so much for watching until here. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Bye!